Good morning, good looking people, and you're good looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're well. Today is Beis Kislev. It's a special day on the Hasidic calendar, and we'll talk about it as we read the Hayom Yom inside. But the message of the day that we're talking about is charity. Charity is awesome because not only does charity help the individual that you're helping, it also helps yourself. When you do something good for somebody else, not only are you picking that person up in whatever way it may be, you're also picking yourself up. So imagine that. You're helping somebody, at the same time you're helping yourself. Charity comes in many forms. Helping somebody with tzedakah, it could be helping them with their job, it could be helping somebody get something that they couldn't. It's about opening doors for others. It's about doing something great for others. Today also what we're talking about in charity is sometimes maybe somebody doesn't have that charity in their hands. Maybe they don't have the money to give. You can give somebody a compliment and be cheery about it and smile. Wish them a good day. Give them something, maybe some good energy. That pickup of that other person is tremendous. It has the same level of tzedakah. Now, to the contrary, if God forbid somebody's giving tzedakah and he does it with a frown or he does it with upset, he looks at the floor, even if he gave this person $1 million and it was done in disgust, he doesn't get the merit of that charity. So imagine, by having a happy, cheery, go-lucky face when you're talking to somebody or helping them, that is the ultimate in helping somebody out. So the idea of today is two things. One, we're talking about charity. Second thing, we're talking about when you give charity, it picks yourself up at the same time. And three, in that process, be cheery, be kind, have a warm heart. This is what really brings the epitome of the mitzvah, and this is what brings the blessings down. Let's read, the Hayom Yom inside, and then we'll give a little bit of background, and there's also a nice gematria on the day. So, for the 2nd of Kislev, this day is the crowning and the culmination of the Dida Natzach victory, marking the actual return in 1987 of the Sfarim Kisavim of the Rebbeim in their rightful place in the library of Agudas Chasidei Chabad. This was known as Pidyon Shvoim, which means the release of captives of the Sfarim, which were returned to their places. In the actual fact, on Monday, on the Torah portion, I shall return in peace to my Father's house on the 2nd of Kislev. Very amazing day. Again, this is the day that the books were actually returned. Now, for the Hayom Yom, let's read it inside. In the course of the Mimer, my revered father, the Rebbe Marash, once commented on a statement of the sages. Rabbi Lazar would give a coin to a poor person and then he would pray. He explained, prayer should be energetic. Giving tzedakah to a poor person and enlivening him before praying greatly increases one's own vitality while praying. So giving tzedakah beforehand not only enlivens that person, it also enlivens yourself during your davening. And as my grandfather said, these last words, he waved his hands upwards to indicate a truly wondrous increase. Before my father, the Rebbe Rasha, began to daven, he would often search for a poor person for someone to give something to eat as well. There's a lot of concepts being said today. Number one, it's all about giving tzedakah. Giving tzedakah can come in many forms, from giving somebody to eat, to giving somebody food, giving them food and money. That's great. Doing it with a cheery face and a happy-go-lucky attitude. Be kind to these people. This is what really picks them up. And at the same time, by doing this, you're also picking yourself up. It says here that tzedakah, when you give tzedakah, it goes to a high level, high in Shemaim, for doing something great and helping one of the creations down here. And at the same time, when a person gives tzedakah, God sends down blessings not only to that person, but also to all the Jewish people. All the Jewish people benefit when somebody gives charity. Now, there is a concept we talked about in the Hayom Yom about when that the Rebbe Rashab that he waved his hands as he did this, that he was also bringing down that how when we do tzedakah, it impacts above, and then when we impact above, again, like we just mentioned, it also brings that energy and that blessings down here. Now, we talked about in the past that there's 383 days in the Luach calendar. Now, we also mentioned that the average person lives to about 70 years old. That's what's used in the Gemara. If you take 383 days and you divide it by 70, you come to somewhere between 5 and 6. That every Hayom Yom, every day, refers to about 5 or 6 years of a person's life, and how it's apportioned in the Hayom Yom. So essentially, right now, where we are in the Hayom Yom calendar, is that today's Hayom Yom is as if somebody was 68 years old. Now, if you take the gematria of the word Chaim, which is Ches, Yud, Mem, that equals 68. And today's Hayom Yom also is referring to somebody at the age of 68. And why that's important is when we give tzedakah, we get Chaim, we get life. When we give somebody else life, we get life back. So the message of the day is, we're full of energy when we help others. That's the life. When we give others, we get life as well. When we help others, we also get that help and the blessings come to us. Give tzedakah. Be generous. Give somebody a nice compliment. You're also picking them up. It's also a form of tzedakah. These are easy things. It doesn't cost money to be cheery to somebody, to be nice to somebody. These are all forms of tzedakah, and by doing that, all the blessings not only come to us, it comes to all the Jewish people. And with this, God willing, with all this charity and how righteous we are to all the other people of the world, God will be righteous to us and bring Mashiach sooner than later. Amen. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week and a lot of success.